All alone in my bedroom with the lights turned down and my roommate gone. I know it's over, but still I cling on. A minute ago, I watched Porco Rosso, and it was an okay film. I feel like I was gonna rant about something again, but I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember what I was gonna rant about, so lucky you escaped it. Today, I woke up to my mother in my room at like 10 o'clock in the morning, which sounds quite late, but I've been getting up at like 12 recently, so it was a shock to the system. And she was like, "Come on, we're gonna go see your dying Gramps in hospital." And now he's been depressed for years, like forever. He lives with a woman that yells at him all the time. But he's got cancer, some lung thing. Basically, he's fucked, okay? He's got 2 terminal illnesses, tons of other shit. Oh, cystic fibrosis. Basically, he's fucked. Alright? Now I like him, I love him, he's a cool guy, nice to talk to, but I've accepted that he would be fine if he died, because he's already accepted that. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really sad that he's like dying. Like, obviously, it's a very sad thing. I am sad. I very much like him. I'll miss him, but it's not like I'm sobbing for him because I know that there's so many things he wanted to do, places he wanted to go. He's basically finished his life already. Okay, the only thing he used to live for was our dog, and our dog died 5 years ago. So like, he's done everything he wants to do. Really, he's done a lot of things in his life, and I'm not just guessing this. He said it earlier when we were there in his hospital room. He was saying to the woman beside our bed, who was like, "There's a 50 to 80% chance you're gonna die here." He was like, "It's alright. I've had an alright life. I've already said for years I wouldn't mind if I died. I'm fine with that." So like, it's all chill. Look, he's very chill with the fact he's going to die, and I like that. I might sound mental. Like, yes, I will be upset by it, but like, I'm not going to be breaking down in tears day and night because I know he's fine. Like, he's not going to. He's fine with it. So, like, might sound mental to some people, but yeah. So basically, I wore my filthy clothes, and Mum was moaning at me like, we're going to see a dying grandfather and you could be bothered to put on some cleaner clothes. But it's just like, this is like the only pair of jogging bottoms I had. It's either that or like super tight jeans. And I was just saying, like, he's probably focusing on some other things a little bit more than what I'm wearing, don't you think? Just little bit of common sense. I don't think he cares in the slightest, if I'm honest. Yeah, so we were just basically there all day, just sitting and talking bollocks. Because what else are you meant to do? Like your oxygen in your blood is meant to be like in the 90s% all the time. And his was like mainly in 70s, 80s, and at one point it went down to the 50s, so that's fun. Oh no. Oh, I have water. Did I say I watched Porco Rosso? I think I did. I've only got 4 left, and then when I put on my posters, it will look good. I've got The Boy in the Harem, Tales of Earthsea, the first one where there's that girl who keeps having ass shots and she's on that weird plane thing, and it's like she's zooming around and goes like fucking like, and it's okay. You didn't need to do that every fucking frame. And then there's Red Turtle, which doesn't really count because it was like co-made by another company. But yeah. Will I put this one online because it's quite, intimate stuff? Probably. No one fucking watches these. So what's the point? That's what I was going to rant about. I've been thinking, like, it's weird. I like watching videos like Haley, where it's not very high quality. she's got a shitty camera, shitty audio quality, and like one word titles where there's tons of like spelling errors and there's no capitals. And it's like, that's cool. I really like that, you know, style of video. Like this. But at the same time, I really like Tomscar with his edited videos and his really high camera quality and his, you know, nice polished titles. And I've been thinking about this, and it's like, I want it more like Hayley's videos, but I'm going in the way of more Tomscar's because I'm going to get a better camera and I'm making the titles more official. And I've been thinking, this is for me. This isn't for you. This is for me. I can do whatever I want. Why am I thinking about this so much? Like, in the future, if I ever have a community, which I would love, that's what I'm striving for, then maybe, yeah, I'll cater to you a bit more. But at the moment, I can put whatever type of title I want, whatever type of camera quality I want, and however I want to edit it. And I've been thinking, like, that's not really aimed towards the people I'm going for, but like, why should I fucking care? I'm making this for me. Like, even if I did make it to cater more for people to watch it, they probably wouldn't anyway. I might as well just do what I want, really. It's a sad, you know, realisation to come to. You know, no matter how I try to do this, no one will ever watch these. But if I come to terms with that fact now, then I can just make it the way I want, can't I? I feel like that's what things are about. I mean, that's what I've been saying about films for years. You know, everyone knows this. I'm not saying like this is an original idea, but films, as they become more mainstream and they cater to an audience instead of what the artist wants, they're shit. They're so shit. Like the newest Wolverine in Deadpool. I don't really like Marvel anyway, so it's probably not our best person. But it was obviously just for the audience. Nothing about the people who made it, because it's created by a massive team with a massive company who don't care about anything but money. And it's like, this shit. Whereas if you watch a film by like a smaller group, and it's people who truly care about what they're doing, like Memoir of a Snail, the group that did that is still pretty big, but it's not that massive. This is what they want to do. They don't want to make like a, you know, this is for you, it's for them, really, because like, I don't know, who the fuck is that going to cater to? But I still love it, because it's, you know, from the soul, man. It's just, I don't know, more passionate, is what I'd say. It's what makes a film good. Someone who really, you know, cares. Or they just know what they're doing. That's also pretty good. Like with Smiling Friends, I feel like that's kind of in the middle. And, you know, they like selling it, that's why they keep making more series. But at least they're doing it well. At least it's funny. Half of that rant, now I'm thinking about it, just ignore it. I don't even agree with most of the shit I just said. So, yeah. Like, half of the facts don't make any sense. What I'm saying is still true. Like, I prefer passion than high quality. Like with, if Undertale was realistic. Like, I saw the behind the scenes on how the guy made it, and it's just like a guy at his desk, like, saying jokes, finding something funny. And that's why it's good. I like it. So, yeah. Also, Final Space. That is a big thing to talk about here. Because he said, in this interview things, I saw like this whole video about it, that when he was doing what he wanted, you know, he made the episodes that people loved the best. And then the ones that the company he was working with forced him to make, they were shit. They were like really shit. Like, the company thought like, oh yeah, people will love this. we'll get more money. And then they were just shit. Whereas what he wanted to make was fucking awesome. He had a great idea. And then they forced him to include a piss joke. Like, they made him include that. Series 2, Episode 1, piss fighting. That's not the name of the episode, I'm just saying that they do. They piss fight. They made him include... What the fuck? Why did they think that would sell? Weird, man. Weird. Well, I think that's the end of my boring rant. Well, it's not boring, I quite enjoyed it. You know, it's quite depressing. Apart from Madeline, who I don't think even really cares, I have no one to rant to about my interests. That's one of the main reasons I do these. But, like, I was just saying in a group chat, of like 9 people, and none of them will care, that Red Turtle was co-made by another company, so it doesn't really count. And then the first film that I always forget the name of, with all the ass shots, it was, you know, technically before the company was made. But nobody's gonna care about that. And like, I was ranting about Ratbag and how there's Demo and there's Slug, the weird chicken thing, and there's Eugene and there's Fritz, and I love them all, and I actually love Ratbag so much. But nobody cares. Why the fuck would they? Like, it's my interests. No one's gonna care. No one's gonna care about my precious little life. Even if anybody watches this now, which they won't, 90% of you wouldn't give a fuck either. And why would you? It's just a random 15-year-old boy spinning around in his room saying random shit. Who fucking cares? Who cares, man? Who are you making these for apart from yourself? Like, yeah. That's my thoughts. I wish I'd fucking... to get a femininity in these types of groups. Well, small femininity, because Haley only has a few thousand people, but that's a lot of people. I only want a small group. Even if it's like 500 people, that's a lot of people. I'd love that. But sadly, it seems that you have to be a depressed, pretty alt girl for anyone to, you know, follow you. Because they're all on their knees like, notice me! You're so pretty, please! But like, you know, no like disrespect towards her. I really like her videos. I really like them. It's just like, I feel like it's the only way you can get, you know, traction now. You know, based on looks and shit. And it's like, that's not good. I've been so fucking bored that I've already decided in the 4 months we have off, because nobody's gonna do anything, I'm gonna get a job. We've had 2 weeks off, like 9 different people to do stuff with. I've been out 4 times with people. Once to Bristol at the start of this 2 weeks holiday. Another time with a group of 3 people that I only really like one of them, if I'm honest. It's a different group. It's Molly, Karen and Bowen. You can figure out which one I like. Yeah, it was really mid, if I'm honest. And then I went to town twice with Hugh. We didn't even want anything. We were just so bored. Ugh, it's so depressing. So I guess I'm getting a job in the 4 months off. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna earn money and then, I don't know, put it into a passion project. Like making that film I want to make. Because I want to make a film. Because I said so. Yeah. I'm so tired. Most of the time, I wish I could just cry all my feelings out instead of having to rant like this, but for some reason my body doesn't let me do that. Like, I just don't cry. I could be really, upset about something. Nothing. The last time I cried was barely. I just kind of went, one tear rolls down the side of my face. Like, nothing. And that was with when I watched The Wind Rises. I was quite, sad that day anyway. I don't know why, I just was. And then it was, spoilers for the film. They're, deeply in love. Really deeply in love. And then she starts dying. And it's she decides that she's going to die anyway. She might as well spend the rest of her time having a short time with the one she loves than a long time dying in some hospital. Which is very beautiful. I've only got a minute left of recording, by the way, so I'm going to rant until the end. Oh, fuck, I forgot to say the day. It's what is it today? Sunday the 5th of January, 2025. I fucking hate everything sometimes. This is one of those times. Look, I've managed to talk for 16 and a half minutes just to no one because I have so much to get out, and it's what the fuck? If I told you that my friend said I was kind of a dick, and I said it's because people don't realise that they're dicks even though they are, and I was obviously talking about them. I don't think I did tell you that. Oh, I'll tell you that in a future one. Alright, fuck off now. I love whoever the one person is that's watching these, that subscribe to me. I love you. Fuck everyone else. Fuck everything.